What's up, y'all? Let's see what you need to know at this time. Bondage. Somebody feels like they are in bondage here, okay? With their work, possibly. Somebody could be stressing out over what they're going to do for work, okay? This could be you or your twin flame or your higher self that's struggling with this. High honor. Somebody here has got a lot of respect for you, okay? This could be somebody at work. Somebody is trying to Somebody's stuck in their south node energy and they're trying to level up here financially. It's got a lot to do with financial stuff. Okay. Ritual. This person thinks that you are doing some kind of, no. This is somebody who's working with their ancestors, okay? Somebody's working with their ancestors here, trying to level up here in life, trying to go towards their north node, which basically just means like trying to get to your highest timeline, be the best version of yourself. Divination. Okay. So some of you guys are connected to a person here that's learning tarot, learning about themselves. They could be reading tarot or getting tarot readings here, trying to find out what's going on with you or a legal situation. What is this, spirit? What do they need to know? Expectation. So somebody is seeing something in the cards that they're waiting on now. What are they waiting on? This money. Okay. So you have a twin flame in your energy that is really focused on finances at this time. This could be somebody who wants to manipulate you for money for some of you guys, okay? Commitment. I don't like that. The way commitment is coming out with manipulation, okay? Faith, okay? Someone has faith in the situation, or you've been praying on this situation. Let's get some from the tarot. What they need to know. 8 of Wands. Somebody's praying for a message here. Somebody's wanting peace with you. Twin flame again. Somebody's wanting peace with you, and they could feel like that you're doing black magic on them, okay, with this Ace of Cups. Or either you had to move away from this person because they were doing it to you. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Innocence here. With the Ace of Wands and the Magician. Somebody's about to move towards you, okay? Or somebody is trying to, let's get deeper into this, because what are they doing? Somebody is manifesting some kind of reunion with you here, okay? You could be in communication with this person. If you're not in communication with somebody here, they are going to be communicating with you, or the vampire coming out the bottom of the deck, or they're trying to manifest you messaging them or communicating with them. Secrets with the Queen of Swords, 7 of Cups. Alright, so they got some secrets going on here. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So somebody is secretly manifesting you here. What is this? Could be an emotional manipulator. Alright. The 8 of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. 10 of Cups. Well, somebody's trying to lock you down, lock you in. Okay. Are they doing spell work here? What's going on? White magic. Okay, now. This is somebody here is praying. Okay. And the prayers seem to be working. Wait a second, y'all. Hold on. Because I forgot I had to do these cards like this. I started out different. But I'm going to pull these out of here because I want to pull some more from this deck. Okay, because somebody here, it's like something is coming back around here from the past. With that 6 of Cups. Okay, what is this? What do they need to know? Love spell. Child. Okay, what emotional pain? What is going on here? Mature man. Abuse. Death magic. Entity attachment. Child, what in the actual F is going on here? I was gonna make this a quick little reading, okay? No, that never happens with me. That's why. Y'all know what? I was gonna put this reading on my IG where I just do shorts. I'm trying to just do real shorts. I can't. How could I do like a 45-second clip and make of this? Where somebody here is literally wanting to put an end to your money, your relationships, your somebody. What the hell is this? I'm pissed off. Trust it. Somebody trusted the wrong damn person here. What? Well, the good news is you've overcome this, whatever it is. Okay, you got some unexpected money coming in, or like unexpectedly. Somebody's ass has been cut out here. Okay, there has been some kind of entity here that has been revoked of its damn privileges. False narrative here with death magic. For some of you guys, there was a person here who was giving some kind of advice in the background or something like, now see, this person, someone wanted to turn you against someone. Or for some of you guys, this is that someone you're connected to. There is a person here or different people who were really trying to get your person turned against you, vice versa, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of feminine energy in here. So there could be family members, co-workers, somebody here, friends or something that's really in somebody's ear. Why that soulmate come out in reverse though? With house. Oh shit. What else? Alright. So we got nice guy at the bottom of the deck. But is this a nice guy? Not really. This is somebody who behind the scenes, they've been doing a lot of F shit. Okay? Meaning they could have been doing some kind of spell work, or they could just be out here manipulating women. Well, men, women, whatever. But I see a lot of females here. Okay? There's no gender in tarot, however, so it could be that they're manipulating very feminine men. You know, there's no gender in tarot. So if if the story resonates with you, but the genders are not correct in your situation, just know that you can just flip the genders because there's no gender in tarot. So a lot of times, you know, it resonates that the gender on the card is what you're dealing with, but not always. Okay, because we all have feminine and masculine energies within us. It don't mean, you know, one day we're acting like a man and one day we're acting like a woman. It's a lot deeper than that, but I'm not going to get into all that. What's going on here is that you could be very close to somebody who you're seeing with your own eyes experience some kind of karma. For some of you guys, you don't even really know what it's for, but you just know that something's going on. You have to remain unbothered here and keep working on yourself, because there's somebody here who's having to dig themselves up out of a hole in some kind of way. And unless you want to go down in that hole with them, you know, they're going to have to do it on their own. I mean, you can stand on the outside of the hole and be like, hey, keep going. You got this. You might could throw a rope down, but don't you go in that damn hole to get them, okay? Call for help. Like call on the universe, as in, you know, say a prayer for them or something, but what do they need to know? Single. Okay, we got fear. Between the lines. You know, I was saying something a minute ago about there's a possibility that somebody is out here manipulating a lot of people. It could be for money, because there's a lot about money going on here. What else? Addiction. So Somebody could have an addiction of giving love offers to people. I mean, that's pretty strange. Well, basically lying, manipulating. It's like this is somebody's addiction. They also have a very obsessive personality, fated meaning, meant to be, predetermined encounter. Yeah, this person is scared as shit because they're afraid you're their karma. Or something like that. Or they're afraid they're receiving karma for something they did to you. It don't necessarily have to be something they did to you, because they're out here doing this shit to a lot of people. So, it's an equal opportunity shit for this person. Like, they, at this point, they are the freaking entity. Okay, for some of y'all, that don't mean that this person can't, do better, but that's if they want to. And you probably be long gone before that happens. Or some of you guys, this could be somebody you're literally living with, okay? Somebody you're married to, for some of y'all. And y'all just, some of you guys either, there's a breakup situation here. So it could be like, okay, somebody is scared. Like, this person really sees through my bullshit. Like you may have noticed, you may have noticed, but they may have been hiding some kind of addiction. You know about it possibly. So it seems like to me, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, it's like you're noticing, you see something going on here, that your soulmate possibly is in a reversed energy. They could just have a lot of addictions, okay? They could have a lot of things that happened to them as a child that are still, weighing heavy on them. I'm not saying this person is some kind of demon or something, but what I'm saying is that they got a lot of pain within them, okay? And that's the reason why they are falling victim to these addictions and stuff. But, at a certain point, you can choose to let go of addictions. All right. What else? Legal matters and hookup. Let me get another one. That hookup card came out again in reverse. Well, there could be a situation here where there's no intimacy going on. No, because it's like I'm getting the feeling that somebody's looking like, why is this not going like it usually does, or like you would think it's supposed to, or something like that. Why the hookup card come out in reverse? It could be that somebody here is deciding to stop being a hoe or a player. Same difference. What else? Because the hookup came out in reverse and truth came out. Don't want to be a hoe no more. Alright, unexpected. Somebody's unexpectedly deciding they don't want to be a hoe no more. Well, now for a lot of y'all, that's not going to be the case. Because that don't happen a lot. Usually, hoes keep being hoes. Oh, shit. You can't say, may I say themselves. Okay. Now, but for some of y'all, that's what's going on. Somebody's like, you know what? All this shit is doing is causing upheavals in my life. It's wrecking my life. There could be something that's happening here that you don't know nothing about, possibly, where this is causing a change in a person. This could be some ex y'all ain't even connected to anymore, but the reason why it's being shown to you in this reading is because Spirit is trying to tell you that even though you've dealt with people in your life who treated you like shit, discarded you like you were nothing possibly, you don't understand or see, or maybe some of y'all do, but a lot of y'all don't, that there could have been things that happened between you and that person that changed their life forever. If you have a good impact on people's lives, if you're like a good example, then you become like a mirror to people. You being in contact with you, coming across you, causes people to see what they didn't want to see sometimes. Because look, this person got their eyes closed, and it's like you're the type of person where They be looking in the mirror like this with their eyes closed, but they've been around you for a minute, and it's like, damn. Looking in the mirror like, damn, I look like a freaking zombie. What the freak? What's going on? I gotta get off this shit, or I gotta stop whatever. Having more wild hookup nights. I gotta stop with the freak offs. Oh my gosh, y'all. What is going on? What do they need to know? Well, what's happening here? Somebody done got their heart broke. Something's been broke here. So that's why they're realizing all this. Which is a good thing. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good thing they're going through hell, but it's a good thing that they're realizing they can do something different. But will they, Spirit? Will this person do something different? Whoever this is for the collective? Or are they going to keep playing with their demons all night and day? Make your demons work for you, not against you. No, I ain't recommending working with them either. Okay, so we got Two of Cups, Death and Rebirth here. I mean, Death and Hermit. Virgo, Scorpio. Wow. With the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Congratulations to y'all, because you guys have leveled up. Like, for some of you guys, you came here to do some shit and you did it. Like, you guys are really, with that North and South Node card, you're really going towards your North Node energy. A lot of you guys are in your North Node energy. Like, you are on a spiritual journey, and at a certain point, you set down. Some of you guys, you're setting tools down. Like, I don't even need these cards no more. I just get the messages, like they just come in my mind. I don't even need the cards no more. The animals appearing out of nowhere. Like, you just going down the road, bam, there's a turkey or a turtle, and look that up and find out the spiritual meaning, and it's like, crazily enough, you look it up and it's like, that's exactly what, like, how did the universe know? Because it's better to get messages through things like that than it is even, online anywhere. Because you don't need somebody to connect you to God or your higher self. You're already connected. But sometimes people can help you get reconnected, to get reacquainted. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely can do it on your own. You do have a soul tribe of people here that's helping you to reach this level, whether they're in spirit or in the 3D. With this death card, I feel like you guys came here, like I said, to do something. You've done it. This journey, you've reached a certain level here to where your spirit team is really celebrating something here. You have overcome something. For some of you guys, you've overcome your own damn demons. Like, you've overcome addictions, whatever the case may be. We got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Talk about some boss ass energy here. Aries, Scorpio energy with the Page of Swords. Somebody's got their eye on you here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You are unlocking. So something was holding you back, and it could have been, or somebody you're connected to, and it could be literally like friends with this Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things going on here about binding spells, and there's a person here in this reading that is realizing, like, damn, I wasted all that damn money, energy with rich girl and rich guy. I wasted all that damn money trying to get somebody something, or impress somebody or people or something. And what did it get this person? Not a damn thing. Somebody was back there trying to impress, everybody. They could be still doing that, and you just kept leveling up. And some of y'all, it's like these friends, family members, whatever it is in the past is, for some of you guys, they're seeing you, and they're seeing you, and you're becoming an example here with this Seven of Cups. This card represents that people are looking at you like, damn, I can't come at old girl or dude in this snake ass energy. I'm going to have to literally level up a little bit. Like, I'm going to have to at least get this damn demon up off of me. Like, I think they can see the demon. There's somebody that's wondering, can you see what they're dealing with? Can you see these addictions they're dealing with? Can you see this devil on their shoulder whispering in their ear. Well, can you see it's affecting their family, their money, their legacy? Can you see it? Damn, that's kind of sad. You do see it. I'm not saying you know exactly what it is and that you're invading somebody's privacy or nothing like that, but you just know they're dealing with shit. Okay? They're getting stronger though, because there's this, like, this is, to me, this is that demon back here. And I'm not saying like a literal demon. I'm talking about this is things inside of us. The chariot, okay? Because here comes, okay, remember I was talking about the demon in the ear, y'all know that like an angel in one ear, the devil in the other one. Well, here it is. Duality, okay? Somebody's coming into balance within themselves. That entity voice is getting, there's a voice that's getting louder in somebody's ear here, and there's a voice that's fading away because you're moving forward. Now, for some of y'all, there's a person in the past who you had to let go of because they wouldn't let go of this damn attachment to alcohol, substances, whatever it was. They wouldn't let go of it. So you had to move on. This person is looking at you now like an oversoul energy. They're looking at you like literally like a spirit guide. This could be this person as well, hearing your voice in their ear. Dang. Well, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting this to go that way. This could be an interracial connection, or you could be biracial or something here, or just very opposite. It's that angel devil energy, like where somebody's like, damn. Damn, that's interesting. Whew, somebody's tired of getting karma slapping their ass around like a punching bag. 8 of Wands, it just ain't, it won't quit. It's like stuff keeps coming back around. So this person is like, I gotta make better choices. I gotta manifest some better shit for myself. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what I'm talking about. With the Knight of Pentacles, there's somebody here who's trying to fix up a messed up, well, I ain't gonna say messed up family situation, but there's something going on here in this home, and I just seen 22 on the timer, that there's a masculine energy here who knows they need to fix something. This could be a father, a baby daddy. This could be somebody in spirit. For some of you guys, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There's a person here for some of y'all. Did I say Gemini? Virgo? That is in spirit. That's blocking something. For some of you guys, there's a grandpa or a papa or some damn body that's trying to send you messages, or send a person you're connected to messages about, look what you're doing. Oh, y'all could be seeing 44, 444. There's a person who you are closely connected to here, unless it's you, that there's a pet in spirit that's around them, or there could be a person that is around them, and that person has a familiar animal with them. This could be a parent or grandparent that has the pet that you had as a kid, or something like that, y'all. Maybe y'all had horses. There's a lot of horses out here. Maybe y'all are going horseback riding or something. Oh my gosh, I would love to do that. I haven't rode a horse in years. Y'all, let me tell y'all something funny. The last time I rode a horse, though, and it's a fear I got to get over now. Now it's like a phobia to ride one, because, so, me and some of my friends, I was a teenager, we went to, we lived out in the country, and they had, our neighbors to my friends, they had I lived there too. Okay, they had like a ranch, and they let us come over there, and they were like, y'all want to ride one of the horses? And we said, yeah, of course. We were daring teenagers. I wasn't scared. I love horses. My aunt had one. But when I would go, a scary little mouse. But when I would ride her horse, there was always somebody, that helped you. You had a saddle and all this stuff. It was at a real horse ranch that people go and take rides and stuff. But that's where she kept her horse. But this place, this wasn't no horse ranch. This was just some country boys who had freaking horses, and they were like, yeah, come on. So they put me in They put me on the horse with no saddle or no bareback, child. They put me on that damn horse with no saddle. So they put me on a female horse. Now, the worst thing you could do is get on a female horse and there's male horses in the stables or whatever. So apparently, oh girl, the female horse I was on was in heat or what, I don't know what you call it with horses, but I was on her back maybe a minute and we were just kind of walking around, and then this damn other horse came out of freaking nowhere, like coming towards her like she was ready, and she was not. She took off running. She takes off running, and this horse, while I'm on her back with no freaking saddle, this male horse runs up behind her trying to mount her, y'all. So you can see why I never wanted to get on a horse again. I eventually dove off of that damn horse trying to save my life. But I would love to ride a horse again. Only with somebody experienced. But okay, let's get some from this animal deck here. Well, do I got my book? If I don't see the book, this is what I'm going to do. I don't see the book right offhand. So what I'm going to do with this deck today, I'm feeling guided, is that you guys are going to take whatever, and I'm going to pull 4. So y'all pick whichever, or you can choose all 4 to look up and see what kind of messages they have for you. So we got a wolf here too, a frog. So frogs could be significant for y'all. Okay, let's get 4. Frogs for me means a grandfather or like an aunt, a grandmother. Somebody in your family is around you, reminding you not to give up. So if you guys been dealing with the golden egg, something that was an obstacle is being removed here. Or it's like Spirit is saying, your spirit team is so proud of you. And there's a person you're connected to who, like I said, they're trying to change and do better. Now, for some of y'all, you could have been connected to this person for a long time. Others of you, this could be a new person you're dealing with who, this is just kind of showing you what they've been through in their life, where there was a lot of, they've been through a lot. But whoever you are, there's a person here that wants to do better for you. Not that all of them were necessarily doing bad, but they weren't ready to meet somebody like you. So you're the type of person that makes somebody like, damn, I gotta stop doing something. I don't know what it is, because it's gonna be different for all of y'all. It could be like, I gotta stop hanging out with certain friends. I gotta stop blowing money on different stuff. I gotta stop, drinking or smoking or something. Different things. Maybe somebody could be saying, hey, if I want to live longer, because we got all these pinnacles here, like if I want to live longer, I'm going to have to, horses represent strength, stability. Somebody could be saying, if I want to live longer, I got to be a little bit more. We did see the Emperor a few minutes ago, and he had a chest piece. This I almost cussed. I almost said this MFer. This person here is smart. This person here is an alchemist. But their waters have been muddied with something. Like I said, it could just be an addiction or something. Or it could be a long, long line of messed up past lives that they're still trying to heal from. It's like bits and pieces of past lives and even their younger selves. It's things they're healing from. You seem to be somebody that's helping this person realize. Now, for some of y'all, because I definitely am not trying to encourage y'all to be right there and going through it with somebody who's, like, if you're with somebody and they're doing the work, trying to better themselves, and y'all as a couple and all that, that's one thing. But if there's a person who you've walked away from, this is just to let you know that, like I said, you inspire people to change. That don't mean you have to stay in their life, because a lot of times if you stay in somebody's lives while they treat you a certain type of way and you keep letting them treat you that way, they're never going to change. Why would they? They're getting everything they want from you. That means what they're doing is working well for them. But when you start pushing back, like, no, I'm not going to be that for you, or I'm not going to go down that road of destruction with you, or whatever it is. Somebody here wants, for some of y'all, there is a person here who wants different for their kids. Now, this could be somebody in spirit. Like, some of y'all, like, I don't have kids, don't want kids. All I got is a dog. Some of y'all might not even have that. But for y'all, there's somebody in spirit that's like, I want better for you. Don't look at what I did like, well, my mom did this, my dad did that. Yeah. Look at the good things they did and try to use that as a guideline, but look at the messed up things they did even harder. Look at the mistakes they made, especially in relationships, addictions, health wise. Wow. These last cards are really something else, y'all. Look, Spirit is like, there's a golden egg here. You are the firefly. This is a firefly energy too. And the firefly is like somebody that shines their light in the dark. You went through a dark time. Damn, I'm feeling emotional. Oh, I hate that. Sometimes emotions get on my nerves. Okay, we got the buffalo here. Period. You're getting stable as hell. Y'all, somebody is changing for y'all, or you guys could be somebody who is changing big time. Okay, the dragonfly and the frog, what these cards is telling me is that somebody could be having dreams where somebody in spirit is visiting them and saying, if you don't change this up, this is how it's gonna go. But if you do change up certain things, you have so much in store. There's a family here, and it could be that that's something in store for you. But for others of you, it's like building something for yourself, the community, whatever. That's a legacy wealth with the 10 of Pentacles, and it's also a lot of people, connections, the elk and the buffalo. Somebody's regaining their power, getting over fears here. Man, this is beautiful, really. I hope this is a person that's, there's a real strong masculine, feminine energy here. For some of y'all, it could be same sex. Masculine and feminine energy doesn't mean that, it's a man and a woman. Most of y'all, that's what it is. But a lot of y'all, it's same. Whatever the case is, there's masculine, feminine energy within all of us. What else can you tell us? This is really nice. Y'all, you guys are extremely gifted when it comes to psychic abilities. The year of the dragon could be significant. We just came out of the year of the dragon. So we got dragonfly and frog. That could be very significant for somebody. So when you see like, oh, the swan, you guys are... Didn't I say something about y'all was like a mirror to a person? And that south node, north node energy too. Wow. You guys are the spell. Y'all are the spell. Y'all are the ritual. The ritual for you guys is to keep doing better, to keep shining your light, to keep doing good for people, for your family, like to keep creating stability for yourself that you can help others with. Whether that's your family, your community, or whatever it is, that's up to you. Wow. I love this. This gonna make me cry. She's over here crying. This gonna make me cry. No. What else? The infinity sign here. B, y'all. Now, with this one here, let me get a drink of water, y'all. But this hyena is somebody who is a real, I just seen 333 on the timer. Somebody who is jealous. Like, there's always a hating bitch in the background, right? But it's somebody who's jealous. Now, you'll know who this person is, who's kind of sending you negative energy. And you don't have to do nothing too serious about that. You can just, in your own mind, be like, no, you can keep that ugly ass energy to yourself. I rebuke it. No thanks. It don't have to be that serious, right? But however y'all do, hell, if you like burning candles and doing all that, hey, do whatever works for you, right? But this is a person that you will feel they're ugly at. It's like, this is somebody who will laugh. they'll make jokes like, what's it called, underhanded joke, no, backhanded joke, backhanded compliment, underhanded compliment, or whatever. It's like, oh, I'm trying to think of an example, like, oh, I got one. Okay, I'm not gonna. This is something kind of funny. But my dad, he used to talk about a specific person, and he would say they're the type of person, or he would say this about certain kinds of people. That's the type of person who, you're trying to overcome things in your life. You're doing better. Things are going a little bit better, and they're like, like you're at a family gathering or work gathering or something. It's like, maybe you had something going on that you was dealing with that you really don't want to talk about because it was painful, right? Maybe you went through some kind of divorce and, somebody took a lot of your shit or something, right? That you're trying to overcome, like, damn, I really got screwed over. So you're trying to be happy at some gathering or something, and here comes whoever talking about, so how'd that divorce situation go? Or let me think of something else, like, so did you ever find any more work? Or are you still just, it's that type of shit. Okay, so hyena could be significant for y'all. And then we got the bee coming out too. So this is people who are jealous of your ability to keep going. I didn't even take a drink of water. I just kept talking. Hold on. So these are people who are, so you have to be somebody that's this is, I think this describes you here, this page of wands. Not that you're immature, young, or anything. You just had this energy about you. It makes me think of a bee. Like you just buzz around, leaving drops of honey wherever you go, and good energy. Okay, some of y'all, there's a guidance here to hold some of that back. Or maybe that's what you started doing. Because you could be somebody definitely who absorbs a lot of energy around you. Like, especially if you work around a lot of people who are like this. It's almost like this moon has absorbed this negative energy. But I hear a siren. You could be somebody who getting around water really helps you. Lakes, rivers, going out in the rain, taking a spiritual bath or something. This really helps you to get back in your high vibration after you've been connecting with some of these lower vibrational people, whether it's friends, family, co-workers, whatever it is, or people in the store. Shit. Y'all hear the siren? Whoever you are, you're definitely somebody who absorbs a lot of energy. Or for some of you guys, this could be a warning for y'all that maybe your kid is like that. I just got that for some of y'all. So there could be different techniques that could help them. The siren's getting louder. For some of y'all, some prayers needed in that situation. All right. The eagle, period, with the starfish. The peacock and the eagle. Well, these two cards here. Now, like I said, y'all, any of the cards that came out, the hyena card was more of a energy of somebody around y'all, I feel like. But so if y'all want to look up further messages that of any of these that came out, that could be helpful for you. The eagle is represents freedom, and it represents also like a mothering energy, very protective. The peacock can be kind of like a pride thing and somebody putting on a show. So this is really somebody who is I get the feeling almost like somebody wanting to take your shine, or it's like you're somebody who maybe people buzz around you, right? Maybe you're somebody who attracts a lot of attention, and it could be because you're just like a happy-go-lucky person, or whatever it is. Maybe you're good looking. I don't know. Maybe your energy, your vibration is high. You attract a lot of people, and anybody like that. Anybody like that, there's always going to be an opposing. There's duality in everything, right? So if you are high vibrational, happy go lucky, there's always going to be some bitch in the corner looking like, but look at their shoes though. Or something, right? Always trying to find something. For some of y'all, your kid could be going through that. I keep getting this kid thing. So for some of y'all, it's a kid or grandkid or something where They shine so bright. They're such a little happy little person. Now this is for y'all too, but there's kids and grandkids who are taking on these same qualities, or there's a spirit that's saying you're just like me. I was always somebody that tried to be happy and be in a positive energy, and it's like there's always going to be somebody who's still working through some negative energy who you're triggering. But you triggering these people is helping them to get through this. They don't realize it. They don't realize it yet. And maybe they never will. But sometimes it could be just something you said with this Page of Wands. You could have said something to somebody. You know what? I ain't gonna go into it, because the point is here, whatever you say, it don't matter what you say. To a person like this, it don't matter what you say. So for me to try to go through, maybe this pissed them off. It don't matter what you say. You could have just gave them a positive affirmation, and they're still gonna be looking at you sideways because they don't like the fact that they are miserable and you're happy. That's what I got for y'all. Thank you for watching. I love y'all.